Hello. Hi, everyone. Looks like there's just us three right now. Okay. Just let me know if you're there and if you can hear me. And then I'll kind of get started. Hi. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay. So I'm already connected in a little bit. So I just want to kind of talk a little bit about the nature of kind of the reading today. Let's see. I do think I'll start in spirit. Hello. I'll start with spirit, but I really feel that the majority of the time will be spent on a psychic reading. So let me just explain, because I feel like we have a good amount of people that I could get started with. What happens is I will give some evidence of a person in spirit who's come forward, and then I'll throw it out to the group, all the information, and I'll say, does this make sense to anyone here? And then whoever it makes sense for can just say yes, no, or I don't know. Maybe that's me, I don't know, but I have a feeling, that kind of thing. But keep the responses to yes, no, or I don't know for the first, bit of that reading, so that I can stay with the channel here. Because the more that information I get from you, it kind of brings me more into a regular conversation versus channeling. Okay. So we have the incense going. So it's really smoky. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to open up to channel here. I've already done the intention, but I feel like it's a nice way of setting it off for everyone else. So I'm just going to go right into that too. Okay. So while I'm doing the intention prayer, just throw your energy up as much as you can. Just send out light, love. It helps. Okay. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, assist me in building a bridge of light between our world and the world of spirit. I now raise my vibration and call on the angels of the light, the Holy Mother, the spirit guides, to assist me to be a clear channel for spirit during this reading with the group. I now invite the group's most important loved ones in spirit to draw near and use me as your instrument. I ask for your assistance in discerning the messages with clarity and accuracy in a way that everyone can understand. Allow this reading to be in the highest good of all involved, and the information filled with the spirit of love, compassion, healing, and guidance. I ask this in full faith. I now surrender to spirit. Amen. Okay, I do feel I have a woman with me who, in spirit, who is making me feel that she would have been an elderly woman, and I also feel that her death would have been caused by some kind of issue up here with the head. I'm feeling very itchy, and I also feel, in the past, I would also feel that this is where my illness started, in the back of my head right here. I also get the sense that she's on my mother's side of the family, and I do feel she's related to me, and I also feel that I am with a grandmother who would be working a lot with her hands or making things with her hands. Yeah, I feel that her hobbies would be very, let me see what she's doing there, crafty. It's almost like sewing, but I also kind of see her like weaving almost, that kind of thing. Working with thread, that kind of thing. I feel that you would have been a very petite woman. Does anyone understand this woman in spirit who I've just described here? Let's see. She really wants to show that this would be a love connection for you, a close, close-ish family member, but I feel that it would be older than you by a generation or 2 generations, okay? Who, okay, okay. Head trauma. On the father's side, okay, so the relationship, I feel that the head trauma is, if you don't know, if you don't know how the woman died, for Sandra Brittany, this is how she came through with the head, okay? So it may be not mother's side, could be father's side, but she comes on my left side here, and she's also, which for me would be mother's side, okay? She's also making me aware of a pain in my ankle, okay? I feel like I would have also hurt my ankle in some way. It feels like I hurt the inside of my ankle. And I just feel that, I would have been very slow moving getting around towards the end there, because I was also not like my body was not able to walk well, and I would feel that I would need assistance walking. Would anyone understand that? So I also have the ankle and some kind of, okay. Okay. Who am I with here? And I just feel that I'm with someone here. This is, okay. I'm feeling that I am more with, just say your first name, Mina mine. Is that, you say your first name, what your name is? I don't know if that's your first name, Maria. Okay, and I'm just gonna say, I do feel that I'm with you, but I'm not sure. So just, everyone who feels that this resonates, stick with me. I honestly don't feel that it was dementia, okay? Because that is a different feeling. I had a kind of trauma, okay? And I also have to say that I was very much the matriarch of the family, okay? I was very loved. I was very central to the family. I was a very sturdy, I was a type of person that was very reliable, and I feel I was reliable to mother, father, that middle group between you and her, very reliable. And I mean that emotionally reliable. And I feel I would have been someone to talk on a landline phone, and I would twirl my finger. I would even twirl my finger around the cord like this while I was talking. And I feel that I would also, my hands were very obviously a big factor of how you would recognize me. I was very, so Maria, do you understand that? Do you understand her hands being very significant to the way that she looks like, and something that you would identify her also as being someone who's very active with her hands? Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Okay. Okay, hand me tortillas. Okay. Okay, great. Right, because I am getting the sense that towards the end of life, I was very weak, okay? And I also have hip pain and hip problems, and I'm feeling a lot on my left side, and this is why I felt that she was on my mother's side of the family, but I feel that on my left side, I have a lot of pain. She also comes in on the left side as a mother, okay? She's coming as a mother. She limped, okay? And she had an ankle problem. And she's coming as a mother because, and I feel like she wants to come as a mother for you, figure, that I feel that closeness. Do you understand that? How she might want to come in almost as not grandmother, and not to say that you're not very close, you're very close family-wise. I feel that, but I feel that she feels very motherly towards you. Would you understand that? Very close. Would you get that? Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so she wants to come in with a message for you, Maria. It's very, I have to say too, she's very quick. I mean, she's such a fast talker. Do you understand that? That she's thrown stuff at me, and I'm trying to do her justice about getting as much as I can of it out, because she's very quick with it. And I honestly feel that towards the end, she wasn't able to be like her full self that way, but she's very much her full self, which is quick. Would you get that? Do you understand that personality-wise for her? Because I'm trying to go in. Let me just keep going here. I just feel that I'm going to take that as a yes, because I honestly feel her very closely. I just want to make sure I'm not switching, you know, sometimes. So I also want to say that she's also trying to say how fat, okay, there's something about this message where she wants to say like you're, I feel this energy or something, and I'm trying to describe it, but it's like, it's such a metaphor. I'm going to ask her in another way to be a little bit more specific. Okay, you too, yourself, okay, are very fast. She can see how fast you're moving. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it's like I see you like shooting out over the ocean. And then she would show me another thing, like how fast you're doing things. I feel that would you understand that with a goal or my life, that I have to be like really, or I don't know if I have to be, but I'm really like fast, okay? And I'm determined, and I'm doing. And of course, in her message, she would want to give you that relaxing vibe. You know, we don't have to get it all done today. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. I just, as fast as I could, I just pass over. Oh, okay. Okay. So, because I do see that. I see that. And the ocean would be my emotions, okay? I'm skirting over the emotion. Okay. So she is sending you a lot of love, but she really wants to give you like this calm. She wants to put her arms on your shoulders and just send you with a calm energy. So I'm going to leave you with that message. Okay. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad. Okay, let's see. I have to ask now, honestly, I feel like it's time to switch into psychic mode. Okay. So, and anybody who's new, I just ask that you don't come in with information. You just state your first name, say hello, but don't come in with information, because it will take me out of the channel. Okay, so when I do throw out information to you, I'm going to respond with your yes, no, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that kind of thing. Also, I want to say that's okay. That's no problem. Okay, and I also want to say something else that I feel like there may be a person in group who wants to speak to specifically one person. I just feel that I do have some people who have been here a few times. I know that, and I'm so glad you're coming back. That's awesome. I feel that there's someone new who has not been here, okay, who does want to speak to a specific person. Does that make sense? In spirit? Because I just want to give a chance here to do one more or two more mediumship messages before I just go into psychic. Does that make sense? Okay, Brittany and Tisha and okay. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, let me just see here. Okay. I don't know if I'm with Tisha, Sean, okay? I don't know that, but when I saw the name, I also felt kind of something, but I also want to say what I felt was a distance and almost like, if I had to just explain the feeling, I honestly feel that either this person would have been extremely shy in real life, or there is some kind of, what I'm feeling a little bit more is that there's some kind of shame, or he would have, had some responsibility or somehow where he's shy to come forward. Do you understand that at all? Okay. He's shy to come forward. Do you understand? Because he feels something. I just feel he feels something for you where he would almost want to come with an apology. Do you get that? Do you get that he's sorry? Would you understand him saying, I'm sorry for this because I caused so much pain. I can feel my sadness for him. I also feel that it wasn't just my death that caused pain. Do you understand that? Okay. Would you understand something happening before death that caused pain for people around him, okay? And he's taking responsibility. What I want to say is he's taking some responsibility for that, because I have to say, he's also wants to tell you, I have had a life review. I've seen the way my actions affected others. Do you understand? Okay. He's seen the way his actions has affected others, okay? He's coming through, he's very soft. He almost is coming through that with this tiptoeing because he doesn't want to upset you further, okay? And I feel very much that this death and this relationship has brought, that you've been extremely sad, that I'm grieving very much. Do you understand that? He would also want to talk about you a little bit, and he would want to identify you by your hands or even your nails. Do you understand your nails being significant to you, where he would be trying to identify that this is him coming forward? I just see like long nails, but I just see that you take care of your nails, and that would be important to you. I don't know if does that make sense? My hands, okay, because he really wants to show that he to identify like I'm here, I'm with you. Okay, so that's his proof of living mind, proof that it's him. Okay. He wants to talk. He wants to talk about some wheels turning, okay, spinning in the dark for him. And that's kind of what I feel like. I feel a little bit of depression with him, okay? I feel his mind was working a lot and he felt very much in the dark a lot of times in his lifetime. Would you understand that while he was alive? Okay, I don't feel that he was a down personality. But I do get a kind of reserved quietness. Do you understand his being reserved in general? You would laugh a lot with him. However, I feel that in general, he would have a very soft demeanor. He wouldn't be the center of attention, okay? And he would also want to talk about a little bit his depression. Would you understand that? Okay. He wants to say, he wants to release some of the burden, okay, of his passing, because he's saying, I feel free because I feel free. I'm free of that. He wants to say, I'm free of that. He also wants to say, I wish I could lift the grief. I could see my potential now. I couldn't see it. Do you understand that? I can see my potential now. You know what I mean? I can see it from above. I see it. I've zoomed out. I see how we're all connected. I'm sending you love. Okay? I want you to have peace, and I really feel it in my heart. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. I do feel that, of course, from his heart to your heart. Okay? Very much. Okay? He does love you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let me go back here. Okay. I'm going to pull in more spirit because I do feel there are more people, okay, who want to connect. Okay, I do feel that I have a woman with me in spirit who did have, again, I do feel it's a different type of injury, or it's a different type, but I just have to say I feel throbbing pain here in the front of my head. I would have suffered from migraines, but I also feel this could be brain tumor, okay? What is that? Trouble breathing, okay, towards the end. I do feel I have a woman with me in spirit, and I also feel that this would have been a very spiritual, very religious woman. This would have been a woman who you would find praying, or that you knew prayed a lot, and she prayed a lot for you, okay? And I feel that you would be missing her right now, and I have to say, I feel that I'm missing her around Christmas, or I'm missing her around Hanukkah, the holidays. I'm not sure what religion, but I feel around the holidays, I miss her, okay? Okay. Tisha, would you understand something with the brain here? Something here with the migraine. I have to say migraine, pressure in the front of the head. That was how she comes in, trouble breathing. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So I feel that she linked in with another loved one, okay? That she's coming in through him, you know, in spirit, she's linked. She would want to say, that she would still be praying for you. Would this would be a woman who you knew would pray for you. Would you understand that? Because she wants to say, she'd still be praying for you. Okay, I'm with a woman now. Would you understand that? Would you understand that? You have to keep to what spirit wants to talk about, okay? Okay. That's so sweet. Okay. So we really keep with them. You know what I mean? Like we keep with her, which she wants to say. She does want to quiet. You know, she wants to quiet your mind. She wants to ease your mind, okay? And she's sending lots of love. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And she stepped back and she wants to send you off with love, okay? I feel I do have another spirit, okay? Someone came in with, again, you feel like, you know, we link, you know, we link, they link. I feel I have another spirit, but I feel masculine. I feel I have a man here. Let's see what he says. Okay, I do feel I have a man here. You know, he came in, let's see, I feel I have a man, a very strong physically man. I feel like I want to flex my muscle. This would have been someone very strong, okay? I just feel like this. I just want to flex, touch my arm. I could feel like his power. You know, this would be a man who's really lifting things. And I even see like I would have had a very like kind of built figure, okay? When I was younger, let's see. I'm not sure when he passed, but I also feel that I'm dealing with some kind of, I feel that I went before my time or at the prime of my life. I'm also getting the sense that I'm not married. He's not married when he dies. And I'm also getting the sense that I'm either a friend or we dated or something like this, where I'm your peer. So I don't know if it's a romantic love connection or it's a friend of me. Though I feel friend, but I don't know. Okay, so that's also part of the message. He would have been someone who could do a pull-up. Does anyone understand this? Because I feel that can you throw that out there to the group? Does anyone understand a man in spirit who would have died before his time, so to speak, before his prime or in his prime, that kind of thing? Because what else? Let's see. Okay. So Caitlin, okay. So just remember, everyone, just say yes, yes, no, I understand, I don't understand, maybe, things like this. Caitlin, would you understand all the rest with what I've said about him? That he would have been a very physically active man, that he would not have been married, that he would be able to do a pull-up, and that's how you could identify him, that kind of stuff. Because I do feel I'm with you, Caitlin. Okay. He was married. Okay. But everything else resonates. Okay, so maybe, maybe I'm between you and Brittany, so let me keep going with him because I really felt single. Let's see what he says. Would you understand infidelity in this relationship? Okay. Brittany, would you understand a man in spirit who was physically, no? Okay. No, not infidelity, but single. Single being all of the other things I said, or what couldn't you take from all of the other things with him? Okay. Let's see what he says here. He would have been very fit. I see him, looking very healthy. So it would be very shocking that he was ill in the sense, and he was, having to get his blood drawn or having many needles in him in the hospital. I feel pricks in my finger. You know what I mean? I feel lots of this. I feel I had a lot ahead of me. I had a lot of plans ahead of me. I was taking like a lot of steps, okay, to kind of having it all. And I really feel that my community would look at me as someone who kind of had it all, a very bright, shining young star. Would you understand that? Yeah. And he's saying, like, I really handled this illness head on, okay? And I was like a fighter. And I really had that mentality, like I was gonna fight to the death. I fought. I was very vigilant in taking care of I could. And I even worked very hard to keep my hopes up. Do you understand that with him? I want to say I had a very clear mind. I was very clear the whole time. The whole time. I was right there with it. I even feel that was a little surprising for people, like how cognizant I was. And I almost have to tell you, I don't know if you know this or not, but I feel that I consoled my peers. I consoled my family and my peers. I was helping them grieve losing me while I was still here. Do you understand that? With my bravery, do you understand? Okay. He was so brave. He is brave. He's so thrilled to connect with you here. He wants to know if you have been noticing him move things around. Like, I thought I put my keys here, but then I see them that they're 2 inches away from where I actually put them. He likes to move things around your house. He likes to not to scare you, obviously, to tell you, I'm here. I do feel like, I feel that he does this and he really wants to say, I'm sending the love to my mother, okay? His mother is still in the physical world. She's still here. He wants to send a mother love. He wants to send her this love, and he wants to send her that message. Like, Mom, of course it's me moving all the stuff around. Because I think she supposes that, okay? I know that there's a lot of sadness around his death still, and I feel that he would have passed maybe 3 years ago. Would you understand that? It's been a few years, he wants to say. It hasn't been very long, but it's been a few years. And he wants to say, there's still a lot of sadness around my death. And I want to say, again, around the holidays, it's really hard. And I feel like Mom is praying to God every day. I want to say she's looking up. Okay. He's giving me 3. I don't know. What does he want to say? He's really with her. Okay. What else? He would also want to talk about another woman in the physical, and I do feel it's a sister connection or a sister bond that he would also be sending love to. Okay. Okay. So he's sending you off with love too, Brittany. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. We've been okay. I'm feeling being pulled in psychically at this point. I just want to know if there was anyone who's not been here before who was, trying to connect to someone in spirit still. I know that there are. And I just want to try to go maybe 3-minute reading for that person. Okay. Okay. I feel that I have a girl in spirit. Sandra, would you understand a very... Hold on. I have someone in spirit, and I feel I'm with Sandra, and they're just drawing me very, very much to my hips and to my sacral and to my femininity. That's aching. Okay, it's painful there. My organs, my reproductive organs, my hips, painful. I feel I'm with a woman. She's, Now, I feel that I'm going back and forth between feeling that I'm with a little girl, okay, and a woman, okay? So I'm going back, forth, back, forth. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Sandra, but I feel that have you lost a little girl or a very, very young child? Have you even, I know it's personal, but it would even constitute as miscarriage. Would you understand that? Okay. Is there, I have to throw this one out to the group because I'm back and forth. I'm with a female, a woman, a girl. And I keep getting pulled to, am I the mother? Am I a mother? Or am I a little girl who was lost, either miscarried or stillborn? Would anyone understand a miscarriage or stillborn? The other feeling that it also feels like is a mother in spirit who would have to have some relationship. Okay. And there's a mother figure in spirit, okay, with this baby, okay? Would you understand? I have had a miscarriage. I feel very much that this was a very difficult loss for me. And I feel a mother figure with this soul, this baby girl. Do you understand that? In spirit, they come together. Okay. Karen. Okay. And Evelyn, do you understand that this, would you understand that too, or am I just with Karen now? Okay, because I feel like I'm gonna go in with Karen because I feel like this has been a reoccurring question, and I will talk to myself and then I'll say, of course she's with mom, and then I'll say, is she? You know, and then I kind of go in a circle with wondering, and that they want to come through together for you. Would you understand that? I feel that there's a lot. I feel a lot, of, okay, around you, female loved ones, okay? I feel that there was some kind of questioning about this soul of this baby. I just want, she comes in as she wants to bring wisdom, clarity to the situation. Okay. I feel like I was wondering if something, I was wondering something about, obviously wondering what is the meaning of this? Also, what does she know me? Do I know her? Is she around me? Is this soul female? I don't know if you knew the sex of the baby at first or whatever, but it was like there were quite lots of questioning, and she wants to come in and kind of like ease that, okay? And she wants to say, of course I see you, because I see you. I'm with you all. Like, would you understand I'm with you when you're dropping the kids off at school? Because I just saw you like being like going to a school. But then I was also like, I feel like I'm bringing the kids to the school. And she's like, I'm going too. Would you understand that? Would you understand that she would be with you while you're dropping kids? Or, you know, this would have even been like as you were raising your children. But would you understand that? Like, this was my, okay. So she just wants to reassure you that you have that soul, her, and she wants, I guess she also wants to be known to you. She wants you to communicate with her. You know, it's not that it's not a neediness of to communicate to her, but to be known to you, that she is working with you, that she's, well, she also would want to know that she's sent healing to you in the past, that when you have grieved the loss of her, but also the loss of other loved ones, she would have been sending healing. And Karen, you would have a sister. Is that correct? In spirit too? Because I just want to say, like, there's like this, you know, there's 3, okay? And someone's making me very aware of like really sharp head pain up here. Do you understand that? Someone's making me very aware of this, like, ouch, sharp head pain, okay? Do you understand that? I don't know if that switched out after I got the message, or if that's sister. What is that? What is that? I feel that she would sister have had a sudden, would she have been, I don't feel that she was ill. Do you understand that? Because I feel that this was quick. Okay, yes, okay. And she would have had a quick, and then like this, okay? And she wants you to know. What does she want you to know? She is very light, very satisfied with her life, taken young, okay, but very satisfied. And also she would want you to know that she too was sending that healing during the grief. The death was extremely painful, okay, for you emotionally. And she wants to say, I've never left your side. And I'm here with mom, baby, and me, okay? Are you considering switching jobs? She wants to talk about your job. I don't know if you're switching jobs. It felt like that. It felt like I'm thinking about this. Would you understand that? You just did? Oh my gosh. She wants to like, thumbs up. Okay, she's not missing a thing. Okay, thank you so much. Sending you with all of their love. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's see. To take this. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Sorry. So I feel like um we have to go into psychic. I feel that there are some people who really need okay some guidance. Let me do one 3 minute let's see, psychically. Okay, because there's different spirit is it's a different types of messages. Hi, Julie, would you understand? I know this is like um, probably not what you were expecting, but would you understand having a cat in spirit or a very significant cat to someone who you're trying to connect with? Because they came in first with a cat. Would you understand having a cat who would be significant to you or significant to them in spirit? I was just going to say, I also have a grandfather. So don't say, who it is because I feel like it takes me out, but yes, there would be a grandfather in spirit. So just say, yes, I understand. No, I don't. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I understand. I don't understand. Or, no. Either one. Okay. Either of those three. Let me get with him a little bit. Okay. So I feel like he brought the cat first to kind of break up. I feel like he would want to make you laugh. Okay, that would be his first thing. He's kind of like teasy. He's kind of silly, but he also like wants to send. Um, he wants to make you smile with that because this would have been like this cat would be like nibbly on the ear. Um, I feel that he would have been kind of a taller man. He would have been at least like 6 feet tall. Would you understand that? He also is giving me like a very well kept looking, I would wear like a button up shirt and I really kept me looking well. And I would also have worn like bigger glasses that would be like that. Would you understand that? Would you understand these glasses that would like go like this? Okay. Um, You're his sweetheart. Would you understand him wanting to just say sweetheart, sweetheart? He just wants to say like sweetheart. He also is on, okay. And I also feel that he comes on my right side. So relationship to which side of the family, usually this would be my father's side. Would you understand that? But this can be iffy. I don't know why some come this way, some, and I have to work with him this way, but he's right side. Do you understand that? Would have been which so he's over here. I don't know. Okay. Do you understand that? Okay. So this would have been dad's dad then? Do you understand that? On my father's side, my grandpa on my father's side. Okay. 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 But you're between who? Okay. So would you be between which grandpa and dad's or grandpa and mom's? They would have a similar description. Would they both be in spirit? Would they both be in spirit with a kind of similar description like that? Okay. Okay. So what I want to say to you is that I feel that we have both of them here, okay? I feel dad's side wants to, grandpa and dad's side, he wants to identify himself with a cat. I just feel that, okay? Over here, I feel that I have to go with, I want to also identify grandpa on my mom's side with doing crosswords and puzzles like this. Would you understand that? Although I do feel I'm a little shorter than this grandpa, okay, physically. I'm a little shorter, a little like wider than this grandpa on my father's side, okay? So, and I feel, okay, and I feel on mother's side, I also had some kind of issue with brain. And I almost want to say I had a brain cancer, I had a brain aneurysm. That's my grandpa on my mother's side. Do you know how he died? He would have had some kind of brain issue. It felt like cancer to me, okay? It felt like cancer. He would have had a tumor or a cancer. Do you understand that with him? Just say if you understand that it was what I'm saying. You understand or no? You could just say no if it's not. It's okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so, and we can go into that later. Okay, and he also wants to talk about some kind of back shoulder issue, okay, that he would have had some sharp in the back of my back. There's also a sharp pain. So I also feel like, you know, two things. I also feel that it also grew, okay? It affected, you know, my breathing, my mobility. I feel like it grew, and I feel like I feel it in the back of my left lung, or I feel it back there, but it connected. And I also just feel like I have pain on my left side. Do you understand that? Or I have pain like through the body with him. He's not in pain anymore, but he wants to identify himself with how he felt. Okay, so what else does he want to say? Would you understand him wanting to talk about the game of soccer with you, that you would have played this, or someone very close to you, he would have witnessed that, or he wants to say, I've seen that from spirit? Do you understand soccer playing with him? Because I see like he wants to show me kids kicking a soccer ball around, and this would have been significant to you. You would have known that's me, or that's my little brother. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I have to say, I'm moving into another spirit. So I just want to wrap up with your grandfathers. Okay. And I just want to say, let's see what he says here. He wants to give you a big warm hug. He wants you to know family is everything. Would you understand? Because I feel that he even felt that way in his life on mom's side, but he's a family guy, and he just wants to give the whole family a warm hug. And then I have grandpa on dad's side. He would have been a quieter kind of a guy, but silly, and he would love to make you laugh. Very well kept guy who's just trying to, let's see here. Let's see here. I also get the sense that I didn't get to see my grandfather on my dad's side too much. Do you understand that? He wants to kind of say, like, I don't have too many memories. I feel that he died when I was young, very young, so I don't have so many memories with him. Do you understand that? Okay. So he wants you to know, this is me. I know, you know, I'm identifying myself that way, so you know. But I really want to say something about what I'm doing now. And I feel that he wants you to bring more joy in, enjoying the process about what you're making, what you're creating, bringing more spice, more flavor into it. I don't know what it is he's talking about exactly, but I feel I want to leave you with that. Okay, Jules? Thank you so much. And I do feel I have someone in spirit here who wants to talk about somebody who's played soccer, who played soccer. And I honestly feel like it's like you used to play rec soccer or some kind of soccer, or you have a child that would be their grandchild who plays soccer. So I'm definitely with somebody who wanted to talk about watching you or your relative play soccer. And I do feel I'm with another kind of grandfather. But, I'm not sure if it's grandfather or father. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if I have grandfather or father with me in spirit here, but he wants to talk about playing soccer. Sandra, did you play soccer? Did you play soccer as a kid, or did you play soccer at all? Let's see. Your sons. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Let's go with this. I have a patriarch of the family, like honest, he would be the center of the family, okay? At the time, he would have been the oldest man in the family, is what I kind of mean, and the most respected in that way, is the elder. Very stable guy, very reliable, okay? Always had his finances in place. Do you understand that with someone in spirit who wants to talk about your sons, that he would love them? And I feel like I have such a pain right here. I have such a pain, like, I don't know how, but I have such a pain that kind of goes like, where is it? Because I'm feeling an all over thing, but I have such tightness in my neck, my shoulder, and then it kind of crawls along my body. Okay. So there's also like, it starts affecting me in other places. Okay. So it really feels like, okay, so you understand that. Okay, so you would know who he is, and he wants to say that, he wants to say I'm not in any pain anymore because I feel that he really suffered. Do you understand that? He really suffered in the physical world. I feel that it took him a while he went through a sickness that really kind of felt like it dragged on with him, okay? And he wants to say, I am dancing around. I'm like tap dancing. You know what I mean? I feel so light. I'm so free. I feel that I would have had someone greet me in spirit who was a female. And I'm honestly getting the sense that this would have been his wife. Would you understand him having a wife in spirit with him there? Because he was greeted by a female, but I feel it's close to him. I feel that I'm looking at, it could be his mother, but I also feel that I'm talking about a wife. So do you understand that? Okay. He came through with the other grandfather in the sense that they're linked because they have this sentiment that they come together, though you're not related to Julie. They recognize kindred, come together and say, I come because I also want to say how important family is, okay? And that I always prioritize that. And when I looked down at my life, I said, good job, because I felt that I worked hard, but I was always present for my family. And would you understand his wife being the love of his life? Because when he got there to see the love of his life, just gave him such peace. He looked back and said, gratitude. He had a wonderful life. Do you understand that? He felt Yes, I suffered physically, but I had my priorities intact. Okay, it was family, then career. Do you understand that with him? Maybe? Okay. Well, I feel he feels strongly about that, okay? Is it because you don't know, like, I just don't know? Or it's like, no, I just maybe. I just don't know, like, his personal feelings about things like this. Do you understand what I mean? Is it just like, I just wouldn't know that because I just wouldn't know his intimate feeling? But, okay. He wants to talk about, just to identify himself, you as a little girl, would he go like this to the top of your head? Because he's just doing this to a little girl, and I just feel it's you. And he would do that to the top of your head. I just see him like bending over like this. Do you understand that? Because he just wants to identify. Yes? Okay. He just wants to, like, I'm here. Life is eternal. I'm with the love of my life. I couldn't ask for more, you know? And I feel that that's how he feels. Would you be having a hard time with the priorities right now because he wants to give you a message like always love comes first? I just feel like he wants to just give you a message like family really, it really has to be first for you. It's I'm having a hard time juggling because I have a lot of financial, like I have a lot of responsibility and it's hard to make time for it all. Would you understand that for you personally? Like I have a hard time making time for it all because honestly what it is I'm being pulled towards my family, I'm being pulled towards job, and then like there's finances that I know my job is one thing, but then there's finances, okay? It's like my job's one thing and then because it's like it's not giving me all my finances I need to feel safe and secure. And then I'm like, at the end of the day, did I connect with my loved ones? Okay. And he wants to just direct you to the love, surround yourself with the people who love you, who support you, because these other matters, like you are working hard enough. You're doing everything you can. Okay. And he sees how hard you're working to make it all fit. Do you understand that? And he wants to give you love and send you with that blessing. Okay. So, okay. So we are at time here at 1:08. I mean, I could sometimes go a little bit over. There is somebody who, yeah, it's funny, Crystal. There's one psychic message I want to work with, and I do feel drawn to Crystal at this time. So, okay. So, with specific questions, it's hard. It's harder. I still get the same information, but it's to be trusted more when I don't have like the thing. So let me just, if it's okay with you, I'm going to ask, can I connect directly to your energy? And let me just give you what I need to give you. Okay. And then you take the message with you and I think it'll fit. Do you know what I mean? It'll fit. Okay. So let me connect with you real quick. Okay. Okay. Okay, I do feel I'm connected in with you right now. I feel like I'm in a very creative process, meaning I'm trying to make things happen right now creatively. I'm making things in my life. You know, you might not be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to build. Okay, I'm trying to build something, and I feel that. Would you identify as a person who is spiritual, who believes in God, that you would have that kind of center, okay? Because I feel a very, I feel a very strong center to you, okay? I feel a very strong connection to my gut, to my intuition, to my God speaking to me through my gut. Do you understand that? Okay? Because I will talk to God, I will ask for help, and then I'll trust what I'm receiving. Do you understand that? For the most part, you know, we all have questions about, you're right, messages, but for the most part, I really do trust my gut. I want to say, like, a big from your guides, and they're very proud of you in this way. You are asking. You know, you have your own connection here, and they're very proud of you in this way. And I do feel the mother. Let's see. You know, I feel a tightness in my chest. Okay, meaning I feel like, what is it? I have the fear that I have a fear about motherhood, okay, that I may not be able to, you know, and I know that you said that you're trying to do adoption, but I feel the fear here. Do you understand that? Like, I have the anxiety about it. It hurts my heart. It's constricting me here. Would you get that? Okay, so I'm feeling that anxiety, and I feel it in my chest. It tightens my chest, okay, and I really want to release that. I need to release that, and let's see. I feel that I'm carrying, you know, in my energy, I'm feeling that I'm carrying the pain of a past relationship here. Do you understand that? There's some kind of pain in a past romantic relationship here. I'm grieving. This would have been a significant relationship, and I just feel that I was a little bit betrayed in a relationship, a love relationship. It feels like a love relationship, but I honestly have to say this was not even new. Like, it was like, I don't know. It was like that. It was like, ugh, okay, I have this again. Like, another relationship like that, or another, you know, I feel that you have dealt with lots of relationships where, be them friendships or romantic relationship or family relationships, where people were not being totally honest with you, and they were not treating you with the respect you deserve as far as honesty goes. I'm talking about trust, honesty, okay? Yes? Okay. So I still have that, you know, residuals, okay? I have that pain here because I really am wanting to say that there would have been one significant relationship where this person was totally betrayed me, okay? And it's like, I know who I'm talking about, and it's pain in my heart too, okay? So it's a residual effect, okay? Where it's like, I feel that I'm ready to be mother, and you are ready to but this anxiety surrounding the motherhood and that relation, that what I'm bringing in, it's not really all about that. That I still have this pain of this relationship that's kind of, you know, it's affecting my flow and that trust that I have with my intuition. Like, I very much trust. I have faith. So why so much anxiety? That's what I keep asking myself. Like, I have faith, but why do I have anxiety then? Because, like, if it's God's will, I'm going to be a mother, and that's how I feel. but there's that trust issue in a physical, on the earth plane, this relationship that I had, they broke my trust, okay? And it wasn't the first person who did that to me, okay? Yes, okay? And I have been dealing with that. And when I'm creative, my mother connection in my energy field is in the same place of which I carry all relationships that I've had. All of my relationships, be them family or loved ones or romantic, they're all in the same physical energy plane, on my emotional energy plane that I carry, in my aura, in my space. They're not always conscious, of course, but it's with me, okay? So I want to do some releasing, and I feel that I've forgiven in a sense, but I have to take it another step. I have to forgive, but really let go. Do you understand that? I really have to let go and say, thank God I didn't spend the rest of my life with this person. And thank God I'm letting it go. I want to release it from my field, okay? And that's what I want to say there. And I want to say, I feel that I'm looking to have a baby who is a newborn. Would you understand that? Like this would be a newborn baby who I would want to. Do you understand that? It's like a brand new baby. I'm seeing a brand new baby. Would you understand wanting? Okay. So I do see you holding a brand new baby, okay? So I want to, I don't push too much forward into the future because I feel that it's all happening now. I mean, the future is now too. And I don't want to, it's not about fortune telling for psychic. It's really about let's help figure out what my anxiety, what's keeping me from my highest good right now. Because you have faith, and I feel the tightness because I'm worried that I'm not going to have that. But it's like, hold on. First things first, I need to let go all of that in the past because, as much as I can. I need more forgiveness for it because I need to let it out of my field because that there has been so much mistrust. And it's even affecting my own motherliness. And at this point, meaning there's a reason why this adoption has not happened quite yet, okay? It's just because it's a timing issue. So just trust, it's a timing, okay? Because I honestly feel that this baby is not in the physical yet. I don't feel that this baby's been born yet. So just have that trust, like, when this baby comes, it's meant to be with me. In the meantime, I really need to clear out that connection to these people who betrayed me, in the worst ways, okay? And it's a lot of responsibility, but when you're on this faithful path, you take the responsibility of, I will face this and I will let this go. Okay, so I do want to leave you with that. Okay, okay. I hope that helps you, and I want to send you off with all of that, because I know you can do it. I know you can do it. It's not. I don't want you to feel heaviness. I just want you to know, you can do it, and I see that you will be a mother of a child who's not here yet, but I don't feel it's going to be so long. Okay, I really don't. So I feel like you're hoping that it's ASAP, and I feel like pretty much Okay, it's just this child has not been born yet. So, okay. Bless you. Okay. And I am like feeling a little low energy. Let's see. See something here. Thank you guys all for coming, and thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Eileen, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry. I know you've been before and everything. Do you want to ask about a specific thing? Like I just want to ask about career. I want to ask about love. I want to ask about, do you want to just ask like one specific, do you have that? Something? Love. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll end on that, okay? What is this? Because it's so funny when I become fiddly, I know I'm tapping in to someone or something, you know, because once the reading starts and the whole time I'm with you, I'm channeling. Okay, so there's something about this kind of like I'm fiddling. I'm okay, I feel nervousness about it. I feel like I'm questioning if I'll ever have my own family, okay? And I'm with you. Am I saying Aileen or Eileen, right? I don't know. Is it Aileen? Yes or no? Okay, Aileen. Okay, thanks. Okay, good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I do feel I'm connected to you. Okay. Okay. I do feel I'm connected to you, and I'm looking at you, and I'm kind of getting this feeling like I really want to skip ahead to what is it? I'm looking at the details of things, okay? Let's put it this way. And I just have to zoom out a little bit because I can't see the full picture right now, okay? And what I see it as is like a goal of a relationship, but I don't just see relationship. I'm looking at my family tree. I want to look at my family. And you are looking for or wanting family of your own. But I'm very focused on the details, tiny little details, and I'm not seeing the full tree. Like I'm very much gazing up at certain parts of the leaves. And what I mean is, let's see, I'm dreaming. I'm just in a dreaming state of what I want for this family. Understand that? Like I know that you want a love relationship, or I know that you do. Okay, I know that there's a questioning about love. Okay, okay, and it's like I feel like there's a person around me who I see. Do you understand that? I'm seeing someone. Do you understand that? I'm not calling him my soulmate. Do you understand? There's someone who I see, and I almost even feel like I want to identify this person as a significant other, like in the sense of boyfriend type thing or girlfriend or whatever. But I feel male energy, so I'm just saying boyfriend. I don't feel boyfriend. I feel, well, I'm questioning, is this boyfriend material? Because it's somebody who's, would you understand that? It's like somebody who, there's some distance though. I don't feel that this person gets back to me and things like this. Like, it's a very vague situation. You don't know? Okay. Is there someone that I'm interested in that would kind of make sense for that? Like, there's someone, and I don't know if he's like boyfriend material. And like, we kind of have a little bit of a dialogue, but there's not much going on there. Do you understand that? And I'm wondering if he would be a someone for me. There is, I'm just gonna say this. Let me put it this way. There is a man in your energy, okay? Okay, we're having struggles in dating. Okay, yes, so someone that you're seeing. Okay, so you would call him like a boyfriend, but I'm not. But I have to say the nature of the relationship is this. I'm not that confident in calling him a boyfriend. I feel that there's a distance here. I feel like, yeah, you're in my space. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So he is showing up, but he's over here, okay? Like, he's not, and I just feel like I'm feeling that, I feel like I already know, like, he's just not giving me, well, I don't feel that this is someone who could support me in my endeavors. Do you understand that? And I don't just mean like financially, like someone, but I don't feel there's strength enough in him for me. And that's why I'm kind of like, and I'm still questioning it, but I know it, but I kind of know. And that's why I asked. It would be emotionally, of course, yeah. Strength. You know, this is not like body strength. It's like the strength to be a support system to me in my life, okay? I feel like, you know, because I know. I'm tapped into your energy and I just have to feel like I know. And it's not very often that I would just say, I know that this is not my soulmate energy, okay? And that being said, I don't want you to go off of what anybody else ever says to you, okay? No matter how psychic or whatever. But I'm saying I know it's not my soulmate energy because I'm tapped into you and how you feel. Like, is this how it's supposed to be? Because, ew. And you really can have it all. You really can, where it comes to someone who loves you unconditionally and is supportive in your life. Like, you need that guy that's that solid. And I see you in this kind of dreamy state. Like, who am I going to call in? Who am I really, like, what am I really looking for, actually? Because I'm comparing him to, would this man have a D name? I don't know, that just came up. So I'm comparing him to this man, and I'm, well, he would definitely be a better listener. And he would definitely be able to, okay, I don't know, D just stopped in, okay? So I just want to say, hold that with you, okay? D name for you, okay? So just keep that Let me know if it ever comes up for you, okay, as a I just met Derek kind of thing, okay? But this man is your kind of place, right? To say, I like this, but I don't like that. I just don't know if he could be a father to children. And the one for me really could. He could really be great at it. And the one for me is like, has lots of hobbies, lots of interests. Do you understand that? Would you want that? Would you understand wanting someone who's really like hands-on and can like really take care of things? And I mean around the house. Like I just mean like take care of things around the house. Like and a doer and like, but he has lots of interest. And I'm tapped into you, but I also feel like this is your kind of person. Okay. And I feel that he would be coming in. And I don't want to push you, you know, I'm not telling you anything what to do, but I feel that there is, okay. So you have that energy. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense because this is, I feel like this is kind of this is how we're going to work together. That's someone who could support me too, because we're always doing. Okay. Okay. I just have a lot of faith that that person is coming to you. I feel like, do you want to know everything? You know, because I know you're in a relationship, so it's like, and you already kind of know, or you had space, or do you want to know everything that I'm getting here? Because I'm pushing into the future. Okay, so future can always change and this and that. I don't want anybody to take anything as like gospel about future stuff because, but let me go here with what I got. It's going to be a little while. Time is really, it's going to be a little while before this person shows up, but he will like show up and you're going to know. And I see a taller man, okay? And I feel that he would be like at least 6 or 7 inches taller than me, you, and he would have dark hair, thin. I feel like he could even be a year or two younger than you. But he would be right around your age. He would just be someone who like works really well with computers. I just have such a great energy with him. I just feel that. I feel like he's a doer. He's going to meet you at like the peak, like he has his career in place. And I just feel like I'm working tech, I'm working computers, I'm an engineer. I feel like, you know, I have my whole life together and I have a lot of hobbies and I love coffee. He would have dark hair, light eyes. You know, that's hard to see, honestly, but I don't want to give too much because meeting your person is supposed to be like a surprise. I know. I just see this, you know, and I just feel like it's okay because, you know, I feel safe with telling you the information about the future because I know that you what is going to happen and take care of things accordingly. Okay, right? Okay, you don't mind. Okay, like I love a surprise that way, but a lot of people like, and I totally understand, and I feel like I'm allowed to tell you. Do you understand that from your guides? Okay, because I feel like I'm carrying some dead gosh, I'm sorry I used that word, but I'm carrying some like heaviness, okay? And to give you a little clue into the future and how you can have this, because it's coming to you and it's coming, yeah. And there's no stopping those connections. They have to happen. It has to happen. You're never going to miss him, okay? You're not going to miss him because you already know in your soul the cues to look for. This is just extra. Because whether or not I ever told you what he kind of looks like, you would know in his eyes and his and the way you feel. And I do feel that he kind of walks into your life, and I just don't know how this happens, but that will be the surprise. But you won't miss him, and I just feel like this distance, this relationship here, he doesn't have it all that I really want. And yes, I could settle. But if I do that, it's gonna be tough, because I know that I'm not in my integrity, because settling is not what I do. Do you understand that? You're not really, that's not your personality anyway. It's just really hard to break up. It's really hard to break up. Would you understand being with this person? Okay, yeah. Would you understand having been with this person 3 to 5 years? This one? Okay. So it's just really hard. It's hard to break up. I'm giving you support and light, because no matter what, you've spent significant amount of time with this person. He's not a bad guy at all. He's not a bad guy at all. But just having that faith, full faith, that I may have to break up, wait some time, but I am calling in the one, so to speak, and he's calling me too. And we're not going to miss each other. And there won't be that question. There's other obstacles in a soulmate relationship. It's not going to be these kind of questions though. Okay, so I just want to send you with that. So, okay. I'm so exhausted. It was lightning bolt. What's your first name? So why don't you email me? Thank you so much, Aileen. I appreciate all of you all being here. Emily, okay. Why don't you just send me a quick email and let me get you through email, if that's okay. I'm like crashing. So is it emergency tonight, or we can talk tomorrow? I'll just shoot you a quick, 3 minutes reading or something. Hold on, because now I feel like I'm connecting with you. Emily, would you have a headache yourself right now? Do you have a little bit of a headache? And I also just feel like, wow. I just feel like confusion. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, let's talk. And do you have a question about your career? Is that what this is about? Life purpose or career? What's this about? Okay. Let me just see here. So I'm going to ask and I connect directly to you. Okay. So if it's not a pressing issue, you guys, I'll probably do another group reading next week. I don't know if I'll do Sunday. And let me know too, like in the comments or whatever, like if this time is good, because I do want to kind of keep it consistent for now, like on Sundays, but I think I have something on next Sunday. And what else? I give private readings, but I do charge for them usually. But I also don't, I do charge for them always, but yeah, I just don't want to leave like people hanging because on these group ones, because I really get this sense of needing this, and I also get the sense of around, thanks Alyssa, I'm really getting the sense that like around the holidays, I just want to make sure I get to everyone because it's like a tough time. I just feel like it's a wonderful time, of course, but underlying, I feel that I'm just having lots of like, it's hard. I'm grieving a lot of different stuff, you know. There's just a grief around the holidays in general, so I don't want to leave anyone hanging. So I just want to go in with Emily and love. I just feel really confused right now in love. Would you understand that? Just want to ask what your question is, Emily, so we can just get right to it. Because I feel like a couple of things, I just feel like, I just feel that there would have been abuse in my past from somebody that's not this, you know, in this relationship or whatever, but I feel I was abused. Would you understand that abuse by a man in the past? And I almost feel physical. Do you understand that? Could be someone in my family. I'm sorry, I know it's like very personal, so you can just opt out. Okay. So were you in an abusive relationship at all? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I'm with you. I am exhausted. I do feel that I have someone, so I do feel that I am with a woman who was in an abusive relationship in the past. Okay, so I'm going to go with you, Evelyn. I'm sorry, but I do feel that this man would have been older than me. Would you understand that? Okay. And I'm still kind of like working through the grief of what that is. And I feel like almost even for the first time, I'm facing it, really facing it. Do you understand that? I'm really like going in now. Because this happened years ago when I was very young and impressionable. Do you get that? Yeah. And at the time, like I had to survive. Okay. And I couldn't process it all then. Do you get that? And I did survive. And it was that dire in the sense, like it was a survival, and I did that. Do you understand me having to cross my arms over my stomach here? Protection. I protect myself now. I protect my solar plexus. This is where my God center, but it's like my confidence. It's also where I receive information, psychic information, feelings around other people. I protect myself because I have to, because I'm survived. And I'm healing. I'm still healing. So I can't let other people in close like that right now. Or I feel that I can't. Do you understand that? And there may have been a few who have tried to get close, but I would almost like, no, like this. Like kind of like shut them out because at the same time I want that closeness, but I also will jab at them. And I feel that I jabbed. Do you understand that? Like I would just like, with my words, but also emotionally, like I would just, I know I have the power to get through this. You understand? Because I know my potential, and I almost don't like that word because it's like, I know that I have it now. I've always had it, because by the grace of grace, by grace, I survived. But I still, like, in order to move towards what I really am going to achieve in this life, what I'm going for in this life, there's still healing happening. And I want to say, I even feel like my dreams, I feel like this. Tell me if this makes sense. I would disassociate when the abuse would happen, meaning also in psychic terms, I would leave my body. Okay. Most of my consciousness would out of the room. I was gone. Okay. You get that? Okay. I want to say to you, your ability to do that, that's your soul, your spirit, the light. Lots of information coming through. Obviously, in no way did you ever deserve this. I feel like sometimes when you hear about karma, you're like, what the hell is that then? Do you understand that? Toss that out. Like, absolutely. No one deserves this. No one deserves this. Okay? But I want to get into this place where I would leave the body. Okay? I'm out. You're doing that in your sleep. I feel that in your dreams. Your spirit goes up for healing, and it goes up. Do you understand that? Would you have, like, dreams where you've honestly felt like, I don't know. Have you ever felt that when you woke up that you felt that, like, where was I? Do you get that? Because you're doing it, and I'm saying it's happening subconsciously. Okay, so you do. Because it's like, well, I didn't, like, intend to do that. Okay. So just trust so much in the power of your spirit, because you have it. You've always survived miraculously. And I want to say it that way because it was so severe. But you've always survived, and it's been miraculously. Your ability and your spirit never deserts you, never deserted you, okay? The wholeness of you, your spirit, God, angels, whatever you believe in, they literally aided your spirit in getting out of there. And that's for the best. And you're still traveling up and still getting that kind of love, light, energy work, and they work with you, and you wake up, and every day it's like this, you know? So it's a little at a time where they're adjusting with your energy. So if you use a little bit more, ask for more. Ask for specific things. Ask in full faith. You will start noticing this is a two-way street. It really is a two-way street. To this point, you've known that you have left, and you can go even further with it and start doing things almost like active prayer, you know. But there you have lots of angel energy working with you. Okay. I feel that at a point in your life, this will be your power, your full power. So this is your story. And I want to leave you with that you will, there's still healing to be done in that kind of fate that you were kind of like put into a situation. You do transcend it. You get past the fate of that obstacle. If you understand that, you get past it. You're able to transcend. Just you being here also is like, makes me, I just feel that. and it's a process, but it's, yeah. So I just want to leave you with that. And thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for that. I have to, Emily, I had to take that reading with Evelyn, and now I'm exhausted. So either anybody who really needs a private reading, I do charge for them because it's like lots of specific, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for coming. Emily, you can email me and I'll just kind of let you know. Yeah, why don't you give me an email and I'll get right back to you tomorrow, okay? So I think, yeah. Everyone, thank you so much. Anybody who wants a private reading, when I do mediumship or psychic, you would just email me, and I'll just put my email here, and I'll get back to you. And I'll also do another group reading, which is obviously free. And I love these readings because there's so much like messages from anyone's loved ones, or even the other psychic messages, and hearing them. We all get something out of it, including me. And thank you. Don't forget to hit the like. Thanks so much. And do subscribe and like tell other people about the channel. Anybody who needs, you know, messages or has been going through anything or things like that. Yeah, and I think Sunday nights is just a really good time and a good way to get into the rest of the week and around the holidays. So I will try to do it next Sunday. I really feel like the energy builds up around like the certain time that you always do it. And this was a really great reading for me, and I hope it was great for you. And thank you all so much. And I just want to do a quick closing and then like send out, because there's so much energy like build up from the loved ones. So I'm gonna like just send it to you guys, and it's good energy. It's just light and love. And I'll just do a quick grounding to close it out. Okay, just stand here. Okay. So just inhale for 4, hold it for 4, exhale through your mouth for 4. Imagine all of the energy in my head just moving all the way down through my body, down through my feet, into the earth. It goes all the way down through the floorboards, the dirt, plumbing system, all the way down to the center of the earth, where it returns to its rightful owners in the neutral state of love. And then on the count of 4, my next inhale, I'll just breathe in earth energy to ground me into my feet. And just feel that energy move up my legs. Just putting my feet on the earth, making sure I'm physically 100% here, 100% calling all my energy back into my body, only my energy. Okay. Okay, so we're all grounded. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, and just have a great week. And then anybody who really is needing a private reading, I am available for those. And yeah, and just email me tomorrow morning. Okay. Everyone have a great week. Sending lots of light and love. Yay. All right. See you next time. Bye.